You are tuning into Radioactive Retro Radio 101.5.
Welcome, I'm DJ Draco, and on today's episode, in my opinion, things I really like about Fallout 76. From the gameplay, the storyline, and if you like what you hear, subscribe and hit the bell. Alright, to start things off with, I would like to state that these are my opinions based on the knowledge I have from playing the Fallout series, from Fallout 3 to Fallout 76, along with lore videos in the Prime series. So the first one is weapons. Like, there are so many weapons of all different types. You got laser weapons, you got plasma weapons, you got, your ballistic style weapons, the AKs, the M4s. You got such a variety, and you got melee weapons, you got knives. You can use a shuffle as a weapon. There's so many things that you'd use as a weapon in this game, and it doesn't stop there. It's not just like the variety of different weapons, but also the variety of builds you could do with each weapon is almost endless on the possibilities. So whatever build you want, whatever story you want to say, what you use for a weapon, they have it. There's an option for you. You want a heavy gun? You want a Gatling? You want a minigun? They have miniguns. Okay? So definitely such a variety. Number 2 would have to go to public events. There are so many that are on rotations, and currently right now the Mothman Equinox one is every hour, which is really fun. This is the first time I actually got to play it. I kind of stopped playing before I could play it when I originally started playing this game. But it's fun. There's are definitely some events that aren't as fun as others. Like, I kind of think Eviction Notice isn't that great. And lately, it's actually been probably one of the harder ones. Like, I've died many times on that one. But that's not what makes it not fun. Like, it's mostly the radiation thing. It's just, I don't know. I think it needs toned down, or it needs a little something different done there. Could just be me. However, Moonshine Jamboree is easily one of my favorites. It's so fun. Like, it's so many enemies. I have died on that one too. But it's one of them that you don't have too many other players. Like, sometimes you get so many players in one public event, and it's just way too easy. It's like, this is kind of boring. Moonshine Jamboree, I feel like there's enough chaff and everything that you can have fun with it. Honorable mention would have to be the community. Like, out of all the MMOs that I've ever played, and I've played a lot, I've beta tested many MMOs as well, no MMO has had a community that is so helpful. I've watched multiple times people at the higher levels, some even just kind of, lower levels, like 50 or so, dropping valuable items to other players. Just like, hey, I don't need this, and they drop it, or it even has a donation box so that you can pass on things you don't need to players that could use them. Amazing. Love the community. And I'm going to round this series up with Fallout 76 staying true to the Fallout games, being open world, even though it's an MMO, it's which generally are kind of open world-ish, but not to the degree that Fallout puts it. It doesn't have where you can just, kill NPCs like many of the other Fallout games, but being an MMO, you can't do that, because I would get pissed if somebody killed my quest giver every freaking time it spawns. It'd be so annoying. Funny, but annoying. there are some restrictions, like there are things hidden behind quest lines, story lines, like obviously the gold bullion vendors with Crater and Foundation. And there's other ones. I really think the Brotherhood of Steel and Enclave should both get reputation grind as well. That would add to the whole MMO feel. And I mean, honestly, I want factions. I want it where I gotta pick one, and that's who I go with. That'd be great. Also make, when you make your characters, it making other characters worth it. So I could have one that's Brotherhood aligned, one that's Enclave aligned, one that's, Survivors aligned, one that's Raiders aligned. And if they decide to add more, I really hope they don't add the Institute. That's way further. Don't do that. Don't add NCR. Don't add Caesar's Legion. There's plenty of other ways they can go, and they can make new factions. And that was perfectly fine, even if they don't do the Brotherhood, Enclave, Survivors, and Raiders as factions, and they later on add 2 new factions, and you have to choose one or the other layer. That'd be great. Let's add it. Let's see it. I want some PvP element to this. That'd be great. Even if there's just an area, not just like workshop, but like an actual, like this zone, like this whole new zone that we have of Ohio. If that was just PvP based, like, look, you go over there, you could get sniped, you could get yanked, you could, all these things could happen. That's fine. I would live with it. I love it. In an MMO game, and it would just cap this up a little bit more. There you have it, the 3 major things in Fallout 76 I like. While there are so many other things I love about the game, this hit home the hardest. Let me know in the comments what you both like and dislike about Fallout 76, and keep a mutated ear and eye out for my next broadcast, where I go over my big idea to change the game forever. Can you guess what it is? Till then, this is DJ Draco, and you have listened to Radioactive Retro Radio 101.5.